right, welcome back, world, to another episode of the Hollywood Kickbacks Podcast, the number one United States Man City podcast. We are talking in lieu of City losing on penalties 4-1 to Barcelona at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. But joining me faithfully, as always, to recap the game is Will Lopez. Will, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Another one bites the dust, man. God damn it. It's all right,
Uh,
everybody. Relax. It's just preseason.
it's just preseason until you lose or draw three straight, and then now you're just kind of like we need a win in preseason, man. Guy, we need motivation. We need morale. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah.
definitely, I could say this though is that our this has definitely been a time for the young guns to come out and make a statement, and we've
Yes, sir.
had several players make some pretty powerful statements in games. They are losses, yes, but there are some silver linings to it. But Will, what were your thoughts about the at full time for this match tonight?
Entertaining game. Very entertaining game. Um, we got to see Gavardiol. We got to see Grealish, Haaland, and Kovacic in action, and then some of the young guns like Oscar Bob, dude. God damn,
Yeah.
that guy's been doing so good throughout the tournament, throughout this whole tour. I mean,
Hmm.
dude, he's interesting to watch. And this kid O'Reilly, man, O'Reilly,
Holy,
yeah.
scored a goal. Ow.
There you
But
go, scored a goal. Ow, that's funny, dog. But yeah,
but
man.
well, I mean that's really who I was impressed with was Nico O'Reilly. I mean, what a great goal that he scored, and he's also so he's playing in a defensive midfield position. So, future Rodri replacement, I don't know. He could definitely be that guy. Definitely not Calvin Phillips.
No,
Calvin Phillips is
definitely not.
not cut. He's a cut below. You know what I mean? Like yes, I made a post over the weekend about like it was in response to what Pep said that there probably won't be any new signings unless one or two people leave.
Yeah,
So like I had to start like okay, Calvin Phillips is back. He just couldn't cut it, but maybe he can this time. I think he does understand his position with City and what he needs to do if he still wants to be a City player. But I think definitely they both want to part ways from the club. Um, but Callum Phillips technically was meant to be the Rodri replacement, someone that could sub out with Rodri, but it just didn't pan out like that. But maybe it can. But tonight shows, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. I don't think
no,
Callum Phillips is cut for it. So you
yeah,
know, he's cut for like Everton, Bournemouth, wherever
yes.
mid to low table club that he wants to go to. He'll be a star there. But I just don't think he's a City quality player. You know what I mean? Still,
And
so
these are opinions, guys. This is a podcast. If you don't agree with it, you don't have to go and crucify us on the goddamn comments.
oh
Last
my
week,
god,
last week we decided to comment on the Celtic game, and everybody came out from the rafters talking about that's not the best team, and you don't know what you're talking about. Glory Hunters, this Glory Hunters, blah blah blah. Hey man, we're a Man City fucking podcast, not a Celtic podcast. Sorry we didn't get your freaking squad right. You know what I
yeah.
mean? But fuck off, man. If you don't like it, hey, you can move somewhere else. But if you want to keep watching, hit like and subscribe, and please follow us.
Like and subscribe. Please follow us, Hollywood Kickbacks.
Yes, sir.
But like yeah, no, that was just like it was just weird. Like like we do research for this podcast. We do as much research as we can, but obviously we can't do all of the research.
Yeah, of
And
course.
like I like Celtics. Celtics is actually my favorite Scottish Premier League team. But do I watch the Scottish Premier League? No.
Yeah.
But and so like I made one unresearched comment and then everyone jumped on it and just like bro like what the fuck
Ignore the whole
like
video. That's all
they
they
they,
wanted to base it off.
they want like four people at the same fucking complaint. I'm just like dude watch the whole thing through my guy.
Yeah.
Just like but thanks for dropping by and leaving a comment. That definitely
Thank
helps the
you.
tracks of the podcast. That's all I can really say. But anyhow, you know what I mean.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, Nico Riley showing some stuff. Gavardiol and Kovacic is back, and we got one more game: City versus Chelsea in Ohio. And guess who's going to be there?
These guys.
These guys, we're gonna be there. Two
This
more,
guy.
that guy.
Yeah.
We're two more sleeps, my G. Two more
Yes, sir.
sleeps, and we'll be up and away into the sky,
Yes, sir.
and flying to Columbus to watch City versus Chelsea at Ohio State Stadium, and be amongst it with the citizens, the including Snobby Pod,
Yeah.
who will be having a podcast over there.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Either before or after the game, it's undetermined, but we'll be having a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, so we'll be getting to that here pretty soon. But we have to kind of backtrack a little bit because there was another game over the weekend. City lost to AC Milan 3-2 at Yankee Stadium. Will, were you watching that game?
Yeah, I was watching like In and Out, but what a weird. It's so weird when they play footy inside of a baseball field. It looks so insane, like just the angles and the way it's placed. It just looks
The turf,
hilarious to me.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
because they put the grass over the
the
infield
outfield and
dirt,
shit.
the
Yeah,
infield dirt, and it just you could tell where the baseball field is still is, you know what I
yeah,
mean? And I've never played personally on a turf like that, but a lot of players complain, especially in the MLS, complain about playing at Yankee Stadium because the turf conditions are so terrible because it is like two different kinds of turf. Like you're playing on the outfield grass, and then you're also playing on the infield dirt.
yeah.
But I've actually watched a game at Yankee Stadium, a soccer game. I watched the NYCFC game, NYCFC versus Portland Timbers,
Nice,
in like 2019, which later went on to be a final like 2 years ago.
nice.
Yeah, it's a weird place to watch this game because you're also like so far away from the action. Like, I think where the city fans were sitting, where they're sitting in the left center bleachers.
Mm,
So like they're just so far removed from the action. So it wouldn't have been in a game to like go, just you're so far away from the action. You know what I mean? Unless you're like in left field, like like how they're basically playing in the outfield. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
as they're playing like the outfield, you're playing in one corner of the outfield because it seemed like they were playing from like center to the right field line. So yeah, and I think MCFC Labs made a post about it. It's like, what's going on here? It's like they're playing in a baseball stadium, guy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like welcome to America, where we play
Yes, sir.
soccer. We play soccer in baseball stadiums. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, about the game itself, what did you notice? Anything that stood out to you despite the loss?
Um, are these goalies giving it their all, or are they just on the field?
It's like Sunday league, and they don't want to dive.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like the league starts in 2 weeks. First game against United for the Community Shield. Do I want to dive? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do I want to get a shot in the face, the nuts, the chest? Do I want to get kneed in the? Do I want to break my other eye socket? You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
like,
they want to break down their ice on. Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like I don't know. I mean, what did you think of the game, dude?
So I was actually watching this game en route to the Arsenal Man United game because I'll be talking about the two Arsenal games I went to last week.
That's right.
Um, but I mean, my connection was coming in and out because of the trip being just like be on the metro. Like metro kind of cuts out at certain stops. But I mean, Colombo for AC Milan was going off. He had two goals.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He was going off. And Holland scored, which is always, gets the fans going.
yeah,
And also James McAtee scored a goal. And he's one of the players that's, really trying to fight for a spot because he was out on loan to Sheffield United this last season.
that's right.
And he said something that I think is an indicator that he could make the squad because he understands being a city youth player that he has to fight for his time. He has to fight for minutes. You know what I mean? So his mind's in the right place, and he's definitely wanting to show himself out on this U.S. tour, which he already has. So, but he really impressed me in that game. But it would have been a good match to watch. It was kind of a back and forth match, but AC Milan comes out on top. And once again, this tour has always been for the young players to come out and make their thing. And like really, like the only two people that have been, or three people that have been starting it have been Holland, Grealish, Calvin Phillips. But unlike tonight, which we saw Gavardiol and Kovacic back in that. So we have Dandy Demerin in the chat. Yankee Stadium pitch looks smaller from the camera in it. Yeah, so like
Yeah.
it looked way smaller than what it actually was being presented. You know what I mean? So that's just the optical illusion because they're playing at a baseball field. Yeah, it's AC Milan. It was a loss, but just like it's not counting as we're not getting points or anything like that. There's nothing on the line. You know what I mean? It's just good
Yeah.
old clean fun. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, and other reports, I guess. So I decided to scout the ops a little bit. So last week, Arsenal played two games in Los Angeles. One at the Galaxy's home field in Carson, and then one at SoFi. So last Wednesday, Arsenal played Bournemouth at um, at Galaxy Stadium, right? So this was Arsenal's first preseason game, and they featured some players. There wasn't everyone. Ben White, Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus. Who else? Then people just got subbed on. Martinelli got subbed on. Trossard got subbed on. So there's no Saka, no Rice, no Saliba.
Yeah.
So it's still don't have some of their top their big guns out in there. But I believe they drew Bournemouth, and then it went to penalties. So Bournemouth was on the hunt for sure. Like they were the ones they were trying to. Solanke had um Solanke had like several shots on goal. He was hungry for goal, but nothing really made. Yeah, uh, Fabio Vieira scored for them in the
That's
18th
right.
minute, and then Semenyo scored in the 73rd. So Bournemouth looks pretty strong. Arsenal, you know, they had some of their squad, not the entirety of their squad. So you know, but Bournemouth took it to them. Pretty good game. Won on penalties 5-4, and then let's see, Man United. So the Man United game was interesting. Um, some more players. Arsenal beat United 2-1 in full time, and then they had like a exhibition shootout, penalty shootout that United won. But like it was at SoFi. I'm not sure if you've been to SoFi. Um, I don't know. It's just like I think the ticket prices have really kept a lot of people away. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They've been hyping up this tour, but SoFi had like 62,000 people there, which was, it's a large number, but like it definitely was not sold out. Like, they had like the teams on either end. Arsenal was on the near end, and then United was on the far end, and it definitely Arsenal fans outnumbered United fans. I was surprised. Like everywhere I walked in the concourse of SoFi had an Arsenal kit on, and then
Yeah.
like maybe like every now and then I would see a United fan. But like in the stadium, Arsenal totally like out cheered the United fans. The United fans said nothing. Arsenal was like every now and then Arsenal fans would get up and would get a chant going, and then like it wasn't until like midway through the second half that like United fans started like trying to do something, but it was like barely audible. And like I don't know, man. There's something about United fans. United fans just like I don't know if I can make this judgment about their entire base, but it's just like a lot of I guess a lot of international fans are like dejected. You know what I mean? Like no one's repping their United kits anymore. You know what I mean? It's like it used to be fashionable to be a United fan because when they were winning, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
United.
Yeah.
But then like they haven't been winning in like the last 11 years. So
Yep.
like I think they probably lost a lot of international followers, and like they just like no, they weren't. They weren't cheering. It's like, dude, like, yeah, I mean, I can understand it. That last season was like their worst season since like 1973, 74. So it's
Yep.
like there's not a lot to cheer for in the squad, especially
Yep.
like just the way they perform. But like, I was
Oh,
like,
dude.
damn, I thought they would have come out in force, but they didn't. They were just like, they just were the thin. Their ranks were thin. They weren't loud at all.
All the United homies, that I have right here, nobody went to the game. Nobody went to the game, and I question their loyalty. You know what I mean? I question their fandom and everything. They're like, fuck that. Hell no. I'm like, bro, then don't give me no bullshit about me being a City fan and everything. Like, it's so stupid. Like, just the whole, because I guess they watch the podcast, right? They
Yeah,
watch the podcast and they see some of the hate that we get from every now and then, and now
yeah,
their joke is calling me a glory hunter. They know I'm not, but that's their thing, like glory hunter, glory. I'm like, motherfucker, you know how long I've been in this game, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But so that's why I told them, is anybody going to United game? Crickets. I'm like, so don't give me no bullshit, motherfucker. I'm flying to Ohio to go see my team. You can't fucking drive to goddamn Inglewood, you fucking piece of crap. But yeah,
Well,
dude.
the one thing, it takes a donkey to kick a barn door down, but it takes a carpenter to build one. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I
Like,
like that.
so
I like that. I'll
like,
drink to that.
yeah, so like anyone can hate when they don't have a podcast. It's like when people hate about that, it's like you get a number one United States Man City podcast, so you get a
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah,
United podcast. Like fuck off with that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. I get it.
like we have a platform.
Yes, exactly.
Bulls don't lose sleep over the concerns of sheep. You know what I'm
Imagine
saying?
trying to start a
So
United podcast nowadays.
damn,
Yeesh. Yeesh.
we should go on a cover and start a United podcast and then come out
That's
and months,
hilarious.
dude. You know what I mean? But like I went to the games last week because I'm a Premier League fan, and
Yeah, of course.
I wish City would have come through Los Angeles. Not gonna lie, like they've been on the East Coast, and you see that like the weather back east is fucking horrible. It's like tonight there was a rain delay because of the storm.
That's right.
And like so there was a delay, and then I think it was the same thing at Chapel Hill. There was two rain delays.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean? So it's like terrible weather, and then it's already getting forecast in Ohio for it to be rainy as well.
Seventy
So like
percent chance.
20% chance of it's humid rain though. Welcome to the Midwest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like they're holding it back east. I know they want to engage the Eastern fan base. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of you know North Carolina, Florida, Ohio, and where else they play. New York has a large soccer base, large city fan base. They want to engage those, but like Los Angeles, perfect weather. You know what I mean? Play at
Mhm.
SoFi. You could have played like I don't know, like United, have the Manchester Derby at SoFi. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
just like that would be sick. You know what I mean? Like just like how they did Man City, Real Madrid at the Coliseum that one time, and that is one of the top 15 most attended games in United States soccer history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, like, I just wish they could have come through here, but we're going back east. Just this is the first time I've seen City play in person since what 2019 when I went back to Manchester to see them play.
Yeah.
It's good to see them in person. But
Yeah.
we can talk some news before we get into our City Chelsea preview. So I'm just pulling up the good old City Extra.
Nice.
First news: Nathan Ake signed a contract extension to 2027. What do you think of that, Will?
Nice. Let's keep them. That's a good one. That's a
For
good one
sure.
to keep. Hell yeah.
My favorite, my favorite. I think definitely my favorite City defender for sure. But I don't know, Ruben Diaz. So the other day I was looking at this was a video from like a year ago, but Ruben Diaz, City did a video about his gym training. Because
Mhm.
I see that dude. All right, and I might get a little zesty right here, but like his body, his upper body is like if I had to like swap out a body,
Yeah.
like I'd be swapping out for Ruben Diaz. Like so, I wanted
Yeah.
to see like what's his gym routine like.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And City did a video about his gym routine, like, like his squat, his squats, hip thrusts, and then just like what's it like balance stuff. So it wasn't really anything upper body, but like they're going over like what would be good weight training exercises for a central defender. You know what I mean? So it's like
Hmm.
they're just doing that stuff. But like I saw that dude, like I think it was the treble celebration. So like the parade for the treble, and
Yeah.
he was like buying the thing. I'm just like, dude, like I need to go to the gym, man. You know what I mean? So
Speaking of that shit, I ordered two jerseys, and I got the new jersey, the new kit with the Kevin De Bruyne on it, and they sent me the goddamn player version again. So I put it on, and it fits awesome here, but Daddy has a beer belly, and that shit looks fucking hilarious, dude. I was so depressed. I was like, damn it. And since I customized it, I can't get a return on it. So you know what I mean?
yeah,
But then I got my Rodri jersey, the Champions League edition, and that one fits good. So yeah, I need to hit the gym too, brother. So we'll do that, dude. We'll
yeah.
do some city. We'll do the Ruben Diaz.
The Ruben Diaz workout.
There
Yeah,
we go.
we'll be sending friends because I want to get back into soccer. I think this coming paycheck I'm gonna pony up and get some gloves, some goalkeeper gloves.
Oh shit.
I because a while back I went on like I bought some gear. I bought some boots and I bought the boots that Phil Foden was wearing at the time, but like the cheaper version of it.
Yeah, the
He was
replica.
wearing he was wearing he was wearing these like white with an orange swoosh Nike boots that were pretty sick. But then I saw like what gloves does Stefan Ortega wear, and he wears these Titan gloves, which is a new brand I haven't heard of.
Yeah.
But I saw them and they were pretty sick. So I think probably gonna buy one of those and get the goalkeeper shirt because the goalkeeper shirt's on sale right now for like $25
Yeah, yeah,
from
yeah.
last year's season. So I think I'm just gonna do that so I can get out and so I can get out there and
It's it's
start playing.
it's been about a couple of years since I played,
Yeah,
and I look up stuff now. Like I looked up a couple boots and stuff, and I'm like, damn, this shit. Like the equipment is way different now. There's like rubber spikes on stuff, and like rubber kind of like slits outside to make the ball spin quicker, or
yeah.
you know what I mean. It's crazy now. Now that because like I said, I want to get into it, and I was like, you know what, I want to look at some boots too, and yeah, dude, I feel so old school now.
Well, like one thing I noticed too is like they also do the crazy stuff with their socks now. Like some people cut their socks
Yeah, in the
like
back
from
of the calf.
the calf, and then some wear like a two-piece sock, so they have like this like a tube sock underneath, but then they have like the actual sock, so
Yeah,
that it looks like it kind of it's like a two-piece. And then a lot of keepers wear socks, but then they wear like a compression pant underneath. So it's like
yeah,
they are when they slide around, they don't get like like burns or like just grass and shit, and you know what I
yeah.
mean. So I kind of taking note on I'm pinching what's it Stefan Ortega's kit what he wears because I don't know just he's now my
Th-
new my goalkeeping idol
There's the
Stefan
next
Ortega.
video. There's the next video. Penalty shootout between both of us.
Oh dude, that'd be sick. We could do
Let's
that for
do it.
content. Oh man, then we could start building a Hollywood Kickbacks FC team and
Ooh, there we go.
get how's Jason, by the way? Have you talked to Jason lately? Jason?
Jason, yes, sir. Jason is doing good. He finally got his first jersey. I sold
Okay.
it to him,
Oh, you sold
because
the kid.
I sold the kit to Jason, so he has a brand new Phil Foden 24-25 kit. And yeah, man, he's also hitting the gym right now. So trust me, he's always asking me, "Are we going live? Are we going live?" So he can't wait for us to get together and start going live on YouTube again, like back in the days, dude. Like
Yeah,
in the
like
good
last
old days. So I'm pretty sure we'll be linking up for the community shield, right?
yeah, we'll be linking up for that. So yeah, we're gonna soon enough be doing our preseason show review. So keep in tune for the exact date of that. But what's it? Yeah, so in other news, Julian. There's now uncertainty about Julian Alvarez's future, and I think it's actually legitimate. So Julian Alvarez said something in a what's an Argentinian soccer magazine.
Yeah.
Last season, I was one of the players with the most minutes on the team, but it's true. In the end, you don't like being left out of important matches. You want to contribute. Alan sought to think clearly about what I'm going to do. When this is over, I'm going to take my time to think about what I want for myself. We'll see what comes next. So, have you been tracking these Julian Alvarez rumors, Will?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of this stuff on Instagram. And usually when somebody threatens, not threatens, but gives a hint of leaving, I turn my back on them. You know what I mean?
You think
But
so?
but I kind of feel for the guy. You know what I mean? With all those accolades, you do need the time. And when Halan was injured last season, he did come through with a lot of free kicks and some important goals that we needed. So maybe we can designate him, some EPL games and the FA Cup, or you know what I mean, like we
Well, the
usually
thing
do.
is
You know what I
that
mean?
Julian Alvarez does have a great track record with big games in
Yes.
competitions. You know what I mean? So, it is a bit of a disservice to have him um, not playing in those games. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like it's true. Like he's won as many accolades. He's completed football at a very early age. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir. Yes,
And
sir.
so, like but like, just like where does Atletico Madrid is on the radar for him? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So maybe that makes like sense of a move. But like Barcelona, Real Madrid, I don't think he'd be going to either one of them.
You never know
Yeah.
because it's rumored that Griezmann might go. That he wasn't offered a contract and he might join LAFC.
So Griezmann goes to LAFC, Julian Alvarez goes to Atletico.
I mean,
Makes yeah, it's a
I'm
setup
tripping out
for
on
him.
LAFC getting all these French champion players, dude. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
get Yoris, Giroud, and Griezmann. Shit. To
yeah,
Los Angeles, I would love it.
yeah. But like you start hearing it and like, but like and I think this is kind of what I was posting about this weekend, like that the fact that we if only like one or two people leave, City would get a player. But like, I just think that like we've been City fans have been talking about who they want. Transfer rumors always kind of spark, intrigue and just elation, you know what I mean? Like, "Oh, we could get this player, that player, da, da, da," you know what I mean? And, like but, like, honestly, like, if Julian Alvarez stays and we, like, get another forward, we're just, like, pushing players out of the squad, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I don't wanna see Bob or, like, Lewis go out on loan or get sold because, like, we picked up another player like Musiala, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, if we pick up another forward, definitely players are gonna get pushed out of the squad, you know what I mean? Because you can only have, like, what, like, 25 players in the squad at a given point, or
Yeah.
what's the what I got what the limit is, but, like, you start the more you start getting players, like, definitely, like, I think Kyle Walker, the replacement for Kyle Walker can wait because I was thinking that Frimpong was we're gonna pick up Frimpong
Yeah.
in the offseason, but I think that's gonna be next summer
Yeah.
window.
One more
And
season.
one more season, that'll be the business for that season. I mean, like, honestly though, did we really think that we were gonna get Kimmich from Bayern? You know
I
what I
was
mean?
hoping so, but it's not looking like that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, because even look at that, like Kimmich is an important player for Bayern and Germany. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna leave that to go to play as like to get like some minutes with Rodri. You know what I mean? Kind of share that position with Rodri if
Yeah.
that's what they decide to do. Like it just it honestly wasn't realistic. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So we need like a younger player, someone that is not really hasn't been made yet, but still can do the role of that of DM to play that position. And like we're seeing Nico O'Reilly starting to show some teeth and potential with that position. Calvin Phillips is here for the meantime, so maybe we can consider him, but he's going to be gone, I think, soon enough on loan to like wherever. But like maybe we can wait on it. But then again, that's another season with Rodri just playing every game. You know what I mean? So not ideal, but it can be done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Rodri is out on leave right now, and I think he'll be suspended for like 2 games at the beginning of the season. So you know it is what it is. But like,
Yeah,
we just gotta make sure Rodri stays healthy. He's like, I forget how old he is, like what, like 27, 28, I believe.
yeah.
So kind of in his prime, getting into his prime right now. But yeah, it's not ideal, but definitely we need to find someone who can work in with Rodri when he's, just tired, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Moving on. What else from
How
the
about that post of Savio on the plane?
yeah, someone was like Salvio to jumping on a flight to United States because Bob is balling out. You know what I mean? Like, uh, I'm not sure where he was going. I think he might have been going to Manchester. I think.
Yeah.
Uh, but uh, but I don't know. He's just taking a photo. He was what surprised me was seemed like he was flying economy. You know what I
I know
mean?
for real,
So
huh?
yeah, he's not like in first class, and like you see someone who's like sitting in first class, they have like their own reclining bed and shit, and like
Yeah,
like a
you
seat and a
saw
bed.
they had a crumply ass brochure in the back of the seat right next to him too. That's
Uh,
why I was like looking around. I was like,
a,
oh,
a,
this.
a better question would be, do you think Savino raw dogs flights?
What do you mean by that, dude?
You know what raw dogging a flight is?
Like straight stays awake throughout the whole thing?
Yeah, straight like that. The whole thing. Do
Yeah.
not do anything to like enrich yourself. Just look at the flight map and
Yes,
like
yes,
I said
yes.
earlier, and like you know what I mean. Like he just. You think he raw dog flights or no?
I don't know, bro. I at least watch some Telemundo or something, some Univision or something.
Well, I don't know. Portuguese TV gets on there, it's yeah. So yeah. I mean
That's crazy though. Yeah, man.
yeah.
I was when I saw that, I was like, oh man, I just want to see him showcase a little bit, at least for the last game. But I don't know. I'm hoping there's other players that are like, hey, you know what? Let us go play against Chelsea because then the next week we play. We play.
Chelsea again.
Yes, exactly. So in my head, I was like, hopefully there's some special guests. You know.
Yeah. Hopefully, like maybe Foden decides to get back into it.
Sheesh, that
Maybe
would
get
make me happy. That would be
yeah.
awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
nah, I mean, for sure, Kevin De Bruyne's out on a fucking boat somewhere in the Caribbean or some shit like that
or
I
in
saw.
Dubai. Seems
Oh,
like that's
he's
where he likes to be.
he's he's somewhere out there, dude, and enjoying his best life. So
No, dude, he's at the Hollywood Casino in Columbus, Ohio.
he's playing the Monopoly slot right now.
With the visor and shit, like just like at the thing, like playing.
That's funny, dude. And
Imagine
it's
that.
I seen a lot of this footage of a couple of OG Man City players going to like going to taste pizza and all kinds of places around New York. And it's funny because they wear like a bucket hat all the way down, shades, but they're dressed up in fucking Man City stuff. So I'm like, dude, someone's gonna spot you. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna recognize you like a real fan and shit. But shout out Kobe Stevens. He's saying, "Hey yo."
Yo,
Shout out Kobe Stevens from the Snobby Pod. Oh,
yeah,
speaking of that, we got invited to the Snobby Q,
the
so that should be
snobby queue,
fun.
yeah,
Yes,
that RSVP, yes.
RSV. Yes, sir.
uh, while we have
Plus
Colby
two.
on the podcast, Colby, I was going to message you about this, but we did see the injustice that happened online. That somehow the We Are 1984 shirt is oddly similar to your concept.
Oh yeah.
So, you know,
Call the
we are
lawyers.
we're 1894. Yeah, call lawyers. Um, and we are 1894, great local thing, but that was cool. We see that. You know what I mean? But
Yes.
take it from us, Colby.
Yeah.
We were influencing the Man City main page last fall with all of our meme content,
Allegedly.
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 Yeah, and so it just shows that you're making waves. So you've been putting a lot of work. So we appreciate you guys. We can't wait to see you guys, meet you guys in person
And I'll
in
be rocking my Phil
Columbus.
Foden, my Pew Pew shirt. I'll be rocking that shit. I bet you I'm gonna get mad props for that shirt. I'll probably
Oh,
wear that the day of training.
I'm gonna wear my what's it no wankers what's it no room for wankers shirt.
Oh, there you go.
because my
Yeah, man.
tutu shirt's up in our studio. But
Yeah, I have mine. Yeah,
yeah, but I got the No Room for Wanker shirt, which is legit. But
which was a awesome shirt also. So yeah.
yeah. So yeah. So other news. Can't get enough of it.
My question is, what's gonna happen to Peroni?
He's out on loan, I think.
He played today,
Well, yeah, he's gonna play, but I think he's gonna be out on loan to Girona.
and then Claudio Echeverri is also getting loaned out, right?
Yeah, to Girona.
So the only one that's really gonna stay is Savio, huh?
Yeah, I think Savia's is going to join the first team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me see. There's just been a lot of people meeting people stuff. Like, you saw that Kun Aguero, Jude Bellingham post.
Yeah, that was kind of, I don't know, it's like seeing your ex with the new hot guy. You know what I mean? It was like, hey man, what are you doing, dog? He's not City.
What are you
Like,
doing,
what are you
dog?
doing, dog? I don't like that. But nah, good for him. He gave him props.
Rating Jude Bellingham's fit, dude. Like that shirt and short jacket, or shirt and bottoms don't they fit? I don't know, man. I don't like that. It's too
Especially
loose.
in a
You know what I mean?
classy ass dark restaurant like that, huh?
Yeah, sounds like it's like in some like Italian restaurant in some fucking
that's
place.
that's the English in
It
him right
is.
there.
Yeah.
That's him.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean just the rumor of Jan Kuto to Borussia Dortmund.
Hmm.
Jan Kuto was one of our players on loan, I believe, and he's now to Borussia Dortmund. That was confirmed by Fabrizio Romano.
Okay, all
That
right.
was he's a wingback for us. So I think that hate to see it go, but
If it's
25 million with
Fabrizio
add-ons.
saying it, we believe it.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm really just like on the City Extra page. Just chilling. Yeah. Other than the two City unfortunate draw, was it well, two losses really.
Mhm.
They drew the first game, right? They drew against what am I forgetting
I thought
now?
the first game was against Celtic, and we got smashed on, didn't we?
Yeah, we got smashed on, so it's been all losses.
Yeah,
Damn.
pretty much, dude.
But it's just preseason, guys. It's just
But don't worry,
it's
they're
just
gonna win.
it's just preseason until it's 3 straight losses. Then it's just
Yes.
fucked. You know
Fourth
what I'm
game
saying?
is always a charm, dude. You know how they
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, fourth is a charm, yeah. But
And Chelsea should win because all the homies should be there, so it's gonna be a vibe, dude. Trust me. All of
yeah,
us are gonna be there. Some of the Hollywood MCFC, some of the other podcasts, the Snobby Boys, us, dude. It's gonna be a fucking vibe. So it's gonna be awesome.
we gotta definitely do some chants for sure. I want to like I gotta like get a song book or a song sheet chant because there's some of the newer ones like the Foden one can't start a fire, can't
Oh yeah.
start a fire. Yeah, that one would be cool to do. And then what else?
Wait, you said Celtic lost 4-3. We won
No,
that game.
no, Celtic. It was a loss to Celtic 4-3, 3-4.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Chants are required. Yes. We'll be doing all the chants that people do. Oscar Bob Bob Bob. Oscar Bob Bob Bob.
Oh, hey.
Ole,
Oh, damn it. Oh yeah.
ole.
Ole, ole.
We'll be doing the Sergio Gomez chant, even though Sergio's not here.
Ah,
Sergio,
here we go.
Sergio. That's
That's funny.
that's one of the reasons why I think Julian Alvarez will leave because what's it? Sergio Gomez was Julian Alvarez's best friend on the team.
Really?
Yeah, and he's now at Real Sociedad. So that's also another thing. It's like when you lose your best friend, it's kind of like, dude,
Bro,
you
dude, I
expect me to
totally miss you.
you expect me to talk to Jack Grealish? What are you doing?
There you
That
go.
was cool.
Oh yeah. See.
Yeah.
Oh man. It sucks that a lot of the big dicks are not gonna be there, but it's still cool, man. We got a couple of them, so
I mean, like I kind of was telling myself it's been a while since I've been back to Manchester. I went back to Manchester in 2019. I saw a Champions League and a Premier League game, and both games there was a red card. Foden was red carded in the Champions League game, and then Fernandinho was carded against Villa in the. So both games I've been to in Manchester have been card. There's been cards, but like I mean, I'm on a school teacher salary, so it's really hard for me to get back. Still in the early part of my career, but I'm trying to guesstimate when I can go back, and I do want to go back as soon as possible. You know what I mean? So definitely want to go see the team in Manchester. But for now, I'll settle for a trip to Ohio to go
Yes.
see the Halon show. You know what I'm saying? So,
There you go.
that's kind of that's just just what we'll sell for. But definitely want to get back as soon as possible. And it might just be maybe a spur of the moment thing. I'm just be like, you know what, I'm just going. So, but definitely for winter break because that's when I get 3 weeks off for winter break, and then maybe like who knows when there's
So
some more time off
we'll be there Friday for practice, for the practice,
for the open
open
training.
practice.
Yeah,
Yes. So if you see us, say what's up, and then we'll
yeah,
be there Saturday for the game.
yeah. So we can get into it now. City versus Chelsea at Ohio State Stadium. So, how do you think it's going to go down?
This is the win. It's gotta be. It's gotta be the win. And Chelsea is Chelsea. So I'm calling. I'm calling a 3-1 game. 3-1
Uh,
game.
I think I might want to. I might watch the match tomorrow, the Chelsea's match tomorrow, because they play Club America at 4:30. Where they're playing at?
America?
Yeah, they're playing America at Atlanta in Atlanta.
Oh shit, that's insane. Okay.
Let me
Damn.
pull up their touring squad USA tour. See who they have.
Chelsea
Sh-
versus America. How
it-
crazy is that?
Yeah. Let's see. Chelsea squad. So Lucas Bergstrom, keeper, defenders. Let's see. Colwell, uh, Reece James, Ben Chilwell, Romeo Lavia. Uh, okay, and then forwards: Raheem Sterling,
Okay.
Mudryk,
Okay.
Nkunku, and Nicholas Jackson are going to be there.
God damn, so they're coming with it.
They have more players than I would say we do. Like
Yeah.
we're I would say like compared to because when I saw both Arsenal and Man United, they had like most of their pieces there because a lot of their pieces are like weren't selected for the Euro. You know what I mean? Like Rashford was there because he wasn't selected for the Euro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who else? Uh, was Casemiro. Who else? Yeah, I mean, like they had like a lot of their pieces because they weren't selected for the Euro. So if you had a lot of players that weren't selected for the Euro, you're gonna have them there in preseason. But City, we had
Yeah.
like 14 players that went on to you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so like we're obviously very thin on that. But I have a feeling that I think there's gonna be some players coming over for this game. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna be some players that have been training in preseason, and then they're just gonna be like, "Yo, all right, come over," and like, and I would say that the best candidate for that probably right now is Phil Foden. I think Foden could definitely come out and see that because there's also some allure around him too because like I mean Americans want to see Haaland. If
Yeah.
people are going to this game, they want to see Haaland.
Yeah.
That's the main piece of the show. But like the other day, I was at my local soccer club and I saw a little kid wearing a Foden shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So so like Foden does have some allure, and he's going to be the most paid English player starting this season. His wages are going to £500,000 a week.
Yeah.
So he's definitely there's some allure to Phil Foden as well.
That's it.
But so who knows who's going to show up, but who might be in a late add on to that. But I definitely would think if anyone's going to show up late, it might be Phil Foden because he's also like one of City's like I don't know like poster boys. You know what I mean? Like they want to put Phil Foden out there too. You know what I'm saying? That'd be
That'll
cool,
be
and I think that
awesome.
would help us for sure. But more so Colby. They look daft. Hope we can pull it together. Maresca knows us, yeah. And then if we have some more come back like a Kanji, Bernie, Ruben, Ake. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get all those players,
I wish, man.
but who knows? You know what
Put
I
them
mean?
all on a plane and send them.
Yeah, I mean,
Economy.
I wonder, does City have any other preseason matches after this? Because I know some other teams do. I don't think they do. I think after the Chelsea match, it's going to be the Community Shield and
Uh,
then the start of the season.
and shout out to the Tottenham legend. Cameron Millage says preseason is preseason. And that is the most
That
realest
that's
thing
that's a
ever.
bit rich coming from the preseason champ. That is Cameron Millage. Uh, we had this joke. I'd have to correct this that we were playing Mario Kart one evening with our friends, and Cam was like murking on all of us. But then we said that every time when Cam wins, it's preseason, so Cam is the preseason champ. Yeah, Cam's the preseason champ. And then,
That's funny.
but Cam, I've seen Spurs Merc in preseason, but stuck up in the same season. LOL. But where is Spurs? Tottenham? Where are they playing? What's up with Tottenham this preseason? That'd be interesting to see. Um, they play. They're playing in Asia. They just played the J League World Cup. They played Vissel Kobe
Hey,
in Japan.
I want to mention something outside of this conversation right now.
What's going
How
on?
about that post with Jack Grealish and those girls crying?
Oh, the
But
girls go crazy for Jack Grealish. You know what I mean?
that girl was ugly crying, dog. Like, what the fuck was that all about? You know what I mean? Like, in my head, I'm like, who do you think this is, Ed Sheeran or something? Like, do you realize it's Jack Grealish? You know, that's the boy. You know, he's homegrown and
Are
shit.
you are you betting against Jack Grealish? Are you saying that Jack
No,
Grealish is not hot?
no, no, he's super hot, dude. I'm just saying, like, it was a little bit much, right, for that girl to be crying like that. Even he was
Okay.
like, "What the fuck is going on
Okay,
here?" You know?
so it's good that we're both zesty this podcast. I was fawning over Ruben Diaz's chest, and then you were now you're like, oh no, Jack Grealish is sexy, dude. I'm
No,
not saying that.
no,
I'm not saying that, bro.
no.
Jack Grealish is sexy, brother. Oh my god.
Oh, Cameron says, "Will people be like that?" No, I understand, but she was like red, and her face was like, you know what I mean? Oh, dude. I mean, shout
Well,
out to that girl. Maybe she was happy, you know, and I hope she went to the game and not just trying to get out there and just do an Instagram post. You know what I mean? Like, I hope
yeah,
that was a dedicated fan or something. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Or was he
I
just that hot? Was this the Elvis Presley effect? You know
that
what
was
I mean?
specific. Piss is running in the gutter seeing Jack Grealish. But but no, dude, no. I probably did
Oh
some
man,
research. She's been a City fan since 2005. Her favorite
what?
player,
Are you being serious?
her favorite player was at Kolarov, and she's like, her and like, and then
Oh my god.
she misses Pellegrini. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
I knew you were gonna fucking say that, dude. I knew you were gonna fucking say that. That was
I know
funny.
more about City than you do, bro.
Kobe Stevens, it was a lot. It
It was
was
a
a fucking
lot,
lot.
but yeah, but
Hilarious.
But no, there was something interesting too, because there's interesting discourse around the whole them playing in the Central Park area. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
So,
that's right.
I
I'm
saw this
surprised they
post.
didn't get mugged.
Yeah, the Central Park Killer, or this, or what's it?
Good thing they went in the day, dude. Oh shit.
We'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that in America sometimes.
Oh man.
But no, no, like Big Steve made a post, and there was kind of like local fans were kind of rubbed the wrong way because City was doing all this PR stuff for the states, like like in New York City, like playing in Central Park and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like they they hold on.
Pigeon lady from Home Alone,
Well,
dude.
yeah, the Central Park Rangers, dude, from the fucking what do you call it? From
Oh my god. Fucking Kobe. That was a good one, dude.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
there so local fans are getting rubbed the wrong way because City's doing all this stuff. They're showing the trophies out, and then Big Steve said that since they won the fourth consecutive back-to-back Premier League trophy, that trophy was only in the Arndale for one day, and the Arndale is like a large outdoor shopping mall in the center of Manchester.
Uh-huh.
And so they showed it one day, and they've been taking it around the world. And I remember Big Steve mentioning that on our podcast that like they've been taking it around the world, but they don't show it to local fans. And like all I gotta say is that like like I feel for the local fans, and whatever we get, the local fans should get. And but like one thing I'll say it like this, and I hate to sound inconsiderate, but like they get to watch the team in Manchester. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the first team. You know what I mean? Like I know there's some like cost of living crisis. Tickets are like relatively expensive over there too, but
Yeah.
like like whenever us American fans have to go over to to Manchester, we have to pay for our flights, which is like no less than 750 if you want to buy a budget flight, and then like all the shit that goes with getting to Manchester, and then lodging, and then the tickets themselves. You know what I mean? So we're easily spending over $2,000 to go to Manchester. You know what I mean? So so like it's I'll say that whatever city's doing in the states, they need to do it for that. You know what I mean? But like they do that. So like Jack Grealish goes to like children's hospitals and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that
like
was cool.
so like it's not like they don't do it. You know what I mean? Like they all I see all those videos all the time, like city in the community videos, and then you know what I mean? But like, like yeah, but if you not feel like you're getting treated the right way, you know what I mean? Like I stand with you guys, you know what I mean? But like I'm just saying, it's just all PR. The city's trying to build up a fan base in the United States, so or nurture it at least. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out to
So
CD Razmi. I don't know what you're saying, brother, but if somebody can translate that, thank you. But I hope it's very positive and not negative.
I mean, we got this is the first. We got an Arabic comment in the chat, and we got I believe that's Indonesian.
You right? Okay.
So I mean, I'm all for globalization. You know what I mean?
Yes. Thank
This
you
is
for watching, brother.
we're all that accent, dude.
I can do
Oh,
that. You can. No,
I
I'm
I can't.
not.
I
Oh my
learned a
god.
little bit of Arabic
Yeah, yeah,
before,
yeah.
but it's
Okay.
nothing to get me up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So yeah. But City Chelsea. Okay. So Chelsea have more players in their squad than we do,
Mhm.
but we've lost 3 games, so we definitely need a win here. I think let's do prediction time. I think we get the win.
Well, with the squad you told me right now, dude. Goddamn, bro. We're gonna draw and hopefully win penalties.
Possibly.
You know what I
Possibly.
mean? And if Haaland and Grealish go off, and maybe freaking Ortega and Ederson can die for once. You know what I mean? Maybe we can pull it off, dude. We
Yeah.
have to against Chelsea, bro. At least
Yeah.
that'll be
I
your
mean,
second EPO game in a month.
third EPL game. Well, no, third EPL game this entire summer.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But no, dude, it's been a good summer to watch soccer. You know what I mean? I went to the Copa America matches, and then going to the preseason matches. And then next summer is the Club World Cup, and the Club World Cup is also an interesting thing to think about, because I mean, like, it will be here, but there's a lot of teams that are probably not going to play. Like Real Madrid already said that they're not going to play in the
Boo.
Club World Cup next summer. But like, I was thinking maybe City won't participate, but City are the defending champions, so
Yeah,
there's
so we
not
have to.
we're not playing we're not playing what do you call um like we're the defending champions, so like we're kind of the ones hosting this thing. So but I think it's going to be a lot of academy players, if anything. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If not all academy players. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of squads these teams put out. But that's going to be happening next year, so that's something to budget for. And then the next summer will be the World Cup, so that will be interesting to watch. You know what I mean? So yeah, I
Mm.
know that Real Madrid said that like Real Madrid is getting paid 20 million euros to participate in the Club World Cup, but that's how much they make in one match. So I mean,
Oh
but
shit.
yeah, but like so I was thinking that City was going to do the same thing, but but City are the defending champions because there's not going to be an edition of the Club Cup this winter. It's going to be in the summer of next year. So even though Real Madrid won the what do you call it, the Champions League this year, there's no Club Cup being hosted. So we're still technically the champions of the Club Cup champions for because we still So yeah,
And plus, they don't want the smoke.
they don't want smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to try to copy and paste that. Rosme, trying to see what was being said.
English. If
No, I'm not.
possible.
No. I mean, I'm just curious.
I want to know what it says too.
I can't copy and paste. So,
I think it says, "I love you guys. You guys fucking rule, and I can't wait to see you guys in Ohio this Thursday through Sunday." I think that's what it says.
It also might say follow Hollywood Kickbacks across all social media platforms.
Yes,
at
sir.
Hollywood Kickbacks Official on Instagram,
Mhm.
and then Hollywood Kickbacks across all the other platforms, so Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok.
Mhm.
So we're slowly getting back our fan base. We are nearing 900 followers on Instagram.
Damn. Okay.
So it's slowly coming back. They're slowly flocking back to us. But we're excited for this season. Also, we got to think about it because I thought we were going to do a fantasy Premier League season. I thought we were going to do a fantasy Premier League.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Maybe we can still pull that off. We'll see what's up. Maybe we can pull that off.
Yeah. Cameron is not a preseason champ. He's a champ. Accurate translation. Cam, stop talking about yourself in the third person. Jeez,
Oh
weird.
shit! I thought it was not. I thought it was Kobe that said that, but it's actually
no. Colby's trying to figure out what the Arabic
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So anything else, Will? That you want to mention before we sign off?
Just yeah, the EPL fantasy hopefully gonna come through. Still working on making a pro club, a Hollywood Kickbacks pro club on FIFA. FIFA EFC 25 is coming out, so maybe we can do that. And yeah, Thursday we'll be inside you, Ohio.
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 Cleveland rocks. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Colby's asking if he wants to be the commissioner.
Hey.
The commish of the
We might
make
need
him
that.
commissioner.
We need that.
Commissioner Stevens.
There you go.
The league footy edition. But
oh yeah.
It's really it's gonna be who's the first person and who's gonna get Holland. Who's the first?
It happens like that, dude. It happens like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but Mr. McGiblets. Oh yeah.
El Cuñado.
El Cuñado. Oh, what's it? Well, I'm gonna put $50 worth of Huba steak in the
Dirty Randy.
$2.
Dirty Randy. God, I love that show. That show is funny, bro. Man.
We got a neighborhood mascot on foot.
But yeah, man. Fuck it. Sign us off, Alex.
All right. So this is the podcast that your girlfriend tells you to worry about.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I like that. Nice.
Worry about it, dude. You're right. You're right, homie. This is the team that supports the best team in the land.
The best team in the world. Come on, City. Come on. You know.
It's gonna be biblical, man.
For Kobe.
Ohio!
For Kobe. Let's go, City.
Let's go,
Let's
City.
go, City.
Let's go, City.
Let's go, City. Defense. Oh
fight
shit.
and win.
Yay.
Fight and win.
Oh man.
Nonsense.
See you next week.
All right, see you later. See you in Ohio.
See you in Ohio.
See you later.
All the way inside you, Ohio.
All the way. Bye.
Bye.